And the question is, how do you grow your Instagram business following?
Okay. So this is a great question, and it's kind of always changing, just like everything else. But we like to get the data around our own actions, and we like to try a lot of things to see what works and what doesn't work. And so for about the last 2.5 years, we've been trying a bunch of different things on Instagram. And what was working last year is definitely not working as well this year. And there's some new tactics that are working better this year. And so in 2017 and 2018, people were posting, when people were posting and when we were posting like 10 to 15 hashtags in a post, it would increase the visibility of the post when people would search, other people would search hashtags related to what they were looking for. And the increased visibility of that post with all the different hashtags in it, the theory was, okay, the more different types of hashtags that you can fit into your post would increase the chances that people would search for you and find a post of yours and then follow you. And that was actually working pretty well. But now that is definitely plateaued off and it's not working as well. And so we then found that posts with, about, 6 weeks ago, we found that posts with like less than 5 hashtags were actually doing better than posts with all those 10 to 15 hashtags in them. We talked about a strategy that's really, really hard to execute that we know works really well because when we've done it, it's worked really well. And that is to search for and find people who are posting relevant topics to your subject matter expertise, like basically what it is that you know about. And then you go in and find a post that maybe has somewhere between 20 and 100 comments on it, and you make an intelligent comment or you reply to a comment and become part of the discussion. Mm-hmm. And the thought is that increases your visibility. Somebody says, oh, there's hickeys everywhere. Oh, there's data-driven design. Who's that? And they click on they made a nice point on this post. Everyone gets notified when there's a comment, right? So they get notified that there's a comment, they come check you out, and they follow you. That's really, really hard to execute because you have to actually have a thought and type in and do all of that work. So it's a lot of extra work. But the thing that we wanted to talk about today is actually a little bit simpler, and it appears to be working really, really well. And that is to simply pick out like the top 4 or 5 hashtags that are your target audience would use and play around with this. And it's easy to go into Instagram, but if you go and follow someone with less than 1,000 or less than 1,500 followers, that's in your target audience persona, they are actually going to be like hungry to try and grow their following, and they're going to be checking Instagram, and they're actually going to notice there's not as much noise in their DM. There's not as much noise in their Instagram notifications. So they're going to get a notification, and it's going to mean something to them. They're going to see that it's you, and they're going to check you out, and they may or may not follow you. So the strategy, again, is find one relevant hashtag to your business. Go to the top most recent post, not top post. Click into the profile, read the post, get ideas for other hashtags, and follow businesses. Like, you got to participate in the platform. So this is not spammy. This is just simply, the more you actually participate and become part of the community, the more you're giving people a reason to follow you. So it's on Instagram, it's less about post frequency, less about posting hashtags in your post, and it's more about participation in the platform now.